So, I hate cheapstake people. So, let me elaborate. So, today I went on a little micro adventure, you can say. My little cousin brother was like, give me a nothing 3A Pro. I was like, oh, why? Well, I want this camera quality and all that shit. No, no. Fine, fine. Now, I will be a little biased here. I got this 60,000 rupees Vivo X200 because I will record videos on it and hopefully earn money. I will earn money. I will become a millionaire. That's why I invested in this because in the future I know it is gonna give me a lot of return. But this guy is like, I want this. Like, why? I want good pictures. What do you mean good pictures? No, I just want good picture, man. 25k. Yeah, that phone is around 25k. So let's say something like 20k or 17k, 500k, 18500. All those phones can do the same. You won't really understand the difference between the picture quality. Yes, in low light scenarios, yeah, all that shit. But in the normal daylight, because in low light every phone becomes shit. My 60,000 rupees phone also becomes shit in low light. That's the truth. No phone is like capable enough to like compete with the night camera. Though I will say this phone, this phone is still better than the market at least for like 60k. It's still very better. So I was like, fine. That's fine. Well, I am not really against buying mid-range phone because I think they are a good bang for the buck because cheap phones they're fucking terrible. Like moving from my Poco X2 to this Vivo X200, yeah, they're terrible. Like if you want to use it, you can use it. It's okay. But I think in terms of camera quality and before I was like, who the fuck cares for camera? I just want playing games. But now that I moved on from that phase, I'm not a little kid anymore, and now I understand the value of photos in today's world. So yeah, camera quality matters a lot. And my brother was like, "Oh, I want a good camera quality." I'm like, "Fine." So I was like, "Yeah, a reasonable thing," and he works hard in terms of the studies hard. In all other areas of life, is like bullshit. He's a weakling as fuck. So yeah, there's that. So I'm like, fine, it's okay. He studies, fine, fine. So he bought nothing phone 3A Pro. Around it cost around 30k, and it was like okay. Camera quality is decent. It's a chunky phone, but yeah, all that is cool. But now, the thing that is annoying me from the like moment I came, basically, his father, me, and my little cousin, we all three went to like scout out the prices in which store we are buying offline. So in which store like they were giving the best fucking offer, basically. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. Let's look around. Boom, 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 boom. Basically, all stores were around 18,500. Basically, 18,000, let's say, for generous amount. No store is gonna like get lower than that unless you like know the owner very personally or something, because I understood that because no one's gonna go to like below 18,000 28,000. I knew that because well, that's how it works. I know the ins and the outs, but my uncle and my little cousin doesn't know that. They want a fucking thing that is like 28,000 minimum. They want it for 27. And while I don't really care, it is their money, their phone. I don't give a shit. I'm just there to observe. A little pissed me off because I was like, why? Why that man is trying to do a business? Why? So maybe that is why. Maybe that is why I'm like pissed off. Like what the fuck? Yes, I get it. One who is trying to scam you by delivery. If he said like nothing phone 3 is like 40,000, also what the fuck? That is not the price. down it, down it, down it, down it, down it, and then like 28. I'm like, fine. Like if he was deliberately like charging very much, but that guy was like genuinely doing the product. But I can be biased here. I can be biased here because now that I'm looking back on it, well, I want my people and my close ones to get the best fucking deal, even if that means the harm of others, at the harm of others. So, looking back at it, I'm like, fine, good job. I mean, their team, not in their shopkeepers team. Shopkeeper lost, so what? But still, it kind of annoyed me because know the ins and outs of the business and profit margins and all that. So let's honest, that's a separate topic. So basically, after asking around, haggling for price a little bit, basically the store told me that no. Just told us that no. If you want something lower than that, buy 3A, but don't ask me to lower the price or it will be loss for me. So I cannot. And my uncle was like, wow, what the fuck? Oh no, 29K. Should I? He's thinking. He's thinking. And there was I was like, yeah, I knew that it won't decrease the price. The software won't decrease the price. But I will say one thing. There is a little move that I miss because, to be honest, if you try to haggle the price down, it will be better to actually go and actively talk with the shop owner to do something and keep the price down, because in the end I think they got a free screen protector, so there's that. So yeah, you should actually try and argue the price down, like ask him 1 or 2 times, but when he says like, "Oh, no, 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 it cannot be like it's same, it's like I gave you the percentage and this is how it is and we can like it's a simple common thing, like you can understand it, like yeah, there's like no way he can lower the price. So I suppose that is reasonable. But the thing that pisses me off is not even that, because I think it's completely normal. And if I was buying a phone offline, I would still try to haggle the price down because hey, who doesn't want to save money? Simple as that. But the thing that pisses me off the most is that there was like an option in the Amazon for like 26K, 26K, no, 27K. Option for Amazon is 27K. And I'm like, okay, let's use my common brain here, common sense. Because I know that in offline, no matter what happens, the price will be lower than price in online, be it Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, Flipkart or Amazon. So I was like, I knew that it is bullshit. So I just tried to like what to say, talk with the uncle. Uncle, look, I understand you're trying to buy the phone for the best price possible, bang for the buck, which I completely understand. And I'm like, look, uncle, if you wanna buy the phone, just go to a store. They will charge you like 28,500, maybe 28,300 if it's generous, and then just buy it. Because if you are buying from that, okay, if you are buying from that, it is it is risky. It may come, may not come, and the thing is that it may be a second-hand product. You don't know. Okay? You don't know. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I understand. So yeah, then we went on to the store, talked to the store, and I showed them the price, hoping that we could like get that for like 27K and not have to pay the 30K price tag. Pay 27K with the charger like 28K and not pay the 30K. And we was like hoping, but he was like, impossible. And then he was like, okay, let's try to order it. He tried to order it and like, whoosh, not no page, vanish, like completely vanish. He was like, yeah, that is a bullshit thing. It's fake. Just look, this is the price, this is it, buy it or not. Uncle was like thinking and thinking. I was like, I was enjoying stuff. I was a little annoyed because my time was wasted. My time is incredibly valuable. I value my time super, and my time is wasted, and it kind of pisses me off. So yeah, and they were like very much trying to like fucking get the price down by 1,000 rupees, which I understand. 1,000 rupees in the grand scheme of things is a lot of money. So yeah, try to haggle the price down a little bit, but shopkeeper was saying, "Nah, man, I cannot. This is the maximum I can go. I don't know, I just can't." And then my uncle was, "Fine, I'll buy it." Boom. He then bought the phone. My little cousin got the phone, Nothing Phone 3 Pro, and he was happy. He was also happy. Like, we didn't have the extra 300 rupees. So yeah, it kind of ended. So cool. Now, the thing that annoyed me is that while it was all cool, and looking back, it's like no like enormous problem arised, but the still the one thing that what they say bothered me is that they knew I was fucking right. They still didn't listen to me, which I understand that you can reason it with the fact that they were trying to haggle the price down to see if the price could be down, because hey, the price is fixed. If the price is down, our profit. So yeah, there's like, even if I was wrong, they were trying to disprove me, and this trying did not piss me off. It's just, why did it piss me off? Now that I think about it, why did it piss me off? Yes, because to me it seemed as they were like trying to cheapstake things. Like, they'd rather pay 27,000 and gamble on the fact that the phone will come or not, or just not pay 1,000 rupees extra, like 28k, and like get guaranteed phone, and pay an extra 850 for the charger, guaranteed phone and charger, and get a free screen protect also. But they don't want to do that for some reason. That is the one that pissed me off. Other than that, looking back, all of their moves were completely reasonable and completely logical. So I have nothing to say about them. The only thing I hated about the fact that the cheapskate mentality, that they rather save 1,000 bucks and gamble on the product whether it will come or not. Of course, 1 week later. So, and then they were like, so yeah, that's the thing that pissed me off. One second, my little cousin was like, "Yo, shut up." I'm like, how dare you tell me shut up? It's fucking annoyed me. So yeah, these are the two things that annoyed me. And looking back, other than that, all the things were pretty well maintained and well reasonable decisions made by my uncle and me and my cousin. So yeah, that's the analysis, you can say. So what did I do wrong? Because my faults are in my control and I don't have it. So the things that I did wrong was, I took a little emotional side, because even though I knew I was right, they did not listen to me, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit, not so much, but a little bit. Right? Because yeah, like, I am fucking right. Why are they're not like listening to me? But then I realized like, yeah, I'm not paying a shit, so why will they? So yeah, that's on my part. First, and really, that's all. That's all my fault that I can think of. Other than that, I guess another fault could be that when they were haggling the price down, I was like, "You can haggle the price down, is fixed," which is, I guess, kind of a sabotage in my team, which I did without realizing it. So these are the two things that I like. What to say? Did wrong in this scenario, and yeah. So remember, you're fighting for your own team, not for others' team. That's one thing. And second thing, even though you are trying to like get your own benefit at the cost of others, so yeah, even though you are trying to get your own benefit at the cost of others, just try to get them. But nah, this doesn't sound good. So basically, mm, basically, yeah, this is what happened. This is the incident. This is what I had done. This is what I learned from it. So and that's all. So if you're going to buy something and thinking of haggling the price down, haggle, sure, but don't waste your time for fucking like 50 rupees or depends on the price and the product. So yeah, I think that's a cheapskate mentality, and that's fucking annoys me off. And that's the vibe I got from them, and that's why I'm kind of fucking annoyed a little bit. But then I realized that I'm not really annoyed at their mistakes, because if they were at their mistakes, I would like, I don't care. It's things that I kind of misjudged them a little bit and misjudged the situation a little bit, because I think they're I now that I think their all of their moves were completely reasonable, and my moves were of course better, but a little subjective, so matters. And other than that, everything was okay, completely fine, and I even got a double egg roll. So that there's that. I got a double egg roll. So yeah, I don't think they have a cheapskate mentality, that's for sure, because they want to take the easy way out and safe to being rich if they can be. They have it, sure, but I don't think they really got the cheapskate mentality vibe of that much today. Just a little bit here and there, but not that much. So yeah, I don't think they are really bad people or anything. Yeah, it's maybe just for some reason hanging around with them for a little longer, like for not for a little longer, for an hour, 30 minutes, okay, but more than that, it's kind of like pisses me off. I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to hang around with these people. Or maybe it's just that I Bengali exam a little on Wednesday, and I haven't studied shit, and I was planning to study like a lot today, and maybe now my plan is like kind of lamed, and I didn't study anything. My fault is there, of course, but there's partly like partially fault is also there. So maybe that is why. Because now that I think about it, I'm not really angered on them. I'm angered on myself, because I did did this, and I'm trying to put the blame on them. So basically, the whole purpose of this video is like, oh, I did this. Now I realized it, and turns out I was really angered on them. I was angered on me because I didn't study. Oh, so yeah, that's it. That's the incident, and that's what I've learned from it, and that's what I realized. Conclusion part you may see. So, anyways, that's all. Hmm. Should I think of how true? Do the hard work and don't be a loser. That's the hard truth. That's how true. Yes.